protest organised by Wahiajer Narpuh Social and Sports Club at Thangskai in Meghalaya's East Jaintia Hills on Thursday turned ugly after the crowd gheraoed the community hall of Topcem Cement. Residents were opposing the public hearing conducted by the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board regarding the expansion of Messrs. Meghalaya Cement Ltd and Messrs. Green Valley Industries Ltd. Several NGOs like Hynniewtrep A'chik National Movement, the Narpuh unit of Khasi Students Union and many others joined the protest. The situation escalated after protesters vandalized the venue, that is the football ground, inside the premises of Topcem Cement's office. Following this, the public hearing was shifted to the community hall. Anguished protesters then headed towards the community hall, resulting in a face-off with police and security forces. Police also fired several rounds of tear gas shells to disperse the crowd, resulting in several protesters and policemen being injured. As per the protesters, they were not consulted with or made a part of the meeting which would decide to give an NOC to Topcem for expanding the cement plant. They also said that the plants are also causing health and environmental hazards for the locals.
The Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board organised a public hearing for expansion of the Meghalaya Cements Ltd. I am here in a village called Wahiajer, and we have several of the citizens from the village who have come together, assembled here in the playground to oppose this public gathering. I'm being joined by several of the citizens. As you can see right behind me, they have placards that are condemning this expansion. Firstly, they feel that this has created a lot of problem for them health-wise and several other issues that they're facing. I'm going to speak to the residents here. He's a president of, you are the secretary of
Wahiajer Narpuh Social and Sports Club.
Okay, so remember that Wahiajer Social Sports Club are the main organizers of this protest, where they have urged every individual from East Jaintia Hills to come forward and participate in this protest, not to allow this public hearing to go ahead. He is going to tell us more. Why are you all opposing this expansion?
We as a resident of Wahiajer Narpuh, we are opposing the public hearing because we are getting the pollution, air pollution from this factory cement. So we oppose from our side, society to
allow it to go ahead. So Ma, we also see that your Wahiajer, who is also called the headman or the village heads, they've given an NOC. Is that true?
No, we don't have the Darbars now.
Okay.
We know just from the other people. They don't give us the Darbars now, our village, and in our three village also we are opposing this.
So we see here not only elderly people but mostly all youths have come forward, participated in this protest today, and we have witnessed security has beefed up in this area to avoid any clash. Now I'm going to speak to Kong Tong Per, who's a known face. She's at the forefront when it comes to any kind of situation here when they in terms of environmental aspect. Kong Tong Per, if you can tell me what are the kind of sickness or issues that the people here in the society face?
Okay, so far we have seen that this many cement plants have been surrounded our area. Okay, up to 8 or 9 cement plants have been surrounded. So, and this time this Topcem wanted some more expansion. So just think, if we allow them to get this expansion, what will happen to our society, our children? We have seen that many people have suffered from many diseases. Okay, you can ask them, the residents of Wahiajer, especially the main affected people here. So that's why I am here to support them, to be with them, to oppose this public hearing, because especially according to the information from the Wahiajer people, we have got that the NOC was given by the wrong batch without the Darbars. So you know that our Darbars is very important, right? Anything that you have to give NOC or whatever, they have to listen to the voice of the Darbars first. That is our culture, that is our tradition as a tribal people. So So this Wahiajer, he simply gave that without prior information, without prior getting from the people of Wahiajer. So this is against the society, against the people. It should not be like this. This is he already violated the law of Orang Bachnong also. So the district council must take action against him. That is what I have to say from my side.
Okay. And we also see.
One question.
Hold on a second, I'm doing some work here, please. So, Kong, we also see that, many of the people here, because we wanted to understand when did these cement factories start establishing here, somewhere in 2007, if we're not wrong.
Somehow, 2006, 2007.
Since then, did the people not oppose the establishment of the factories back then?
Those time, I think we are still very young at that time. So those people like our elders, maybe, I don't know how, maybe they thought that we will get development, we will get employment. That's what they have, those companies have been promising them. But there is no development, nothing at all. What development we got? Nothing at all. What they got is they drained the well from our society, from our Narpuh elaka. They took it for themselves, but who will suffer? We are the one who suffer here. After everything, after they mine everything from our place, from our area, these people are not from Meghalaya. They are from outside of Meghalaya. They can go to their own place, but where shall we go? No place
so
for
that
us
means
to go.
what we can understand here is that none of the people from East Jaintia Hills, or mainly this locality or area, have got employment in these cement plants.
Not as per agreement. Right?
Okay.
You can ask them also.
Okay, so
Ask him also.
I just have another person here. If you can introduce yourself first, sir.
I'm Miss Lantru. I'm the resident of this Elaka Narpuh only.
Elaka Narpuh. Okay. Since the time that you've grown up, what have you seen around in this?
See, the main thing we have seen is that we were promised development. During our elders, they said that if a company will come here, we will get development. But what we are seeing is that there is development, but not sustainable development. Mark my word, there is no sustainable development. So which is required that if you go for the basics of the development also, like for the roads and all, there are very few companies in our Elaka Narpuh that are following the CSR rule as per the 2% of their profit.
Okay.
Most of them are just using the government. If you see that they get subsidy, they get tax holiday. But what they all have to say is that we are doing everything for yourself. But nonetheless, it is very less. I'm saying we should get the maximum profit out of the cement industries. We were promised that 50% of the workforce should be the local, will be given to local preference. But as of now, we haven't seen that. If we look at the population, they have 2,000-3,000 population, but the local employment is around 400-500, I guess. So that is one thing and a major concern.
Okay. Also, I guess these cement plants are not supposed to be anywhere around human habitat, if we're not wrong. But we're seeing here a total violation of Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board.
See, in that, I would say I'm not the right person to comment on that. But what I will say is that there's, even if they are located in the locality which are inhabited by the people, there should be something to protect them. Like for the air pollution, we have something to reduce the smoke and everything, right? And for the water part also, we have seen that the water has been polluted. We don't know the reason yet, but what we can say is that this is because of this, only because of the factories, I guess. That's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, ma. So remember that this area here in Narpuh is also famous for its crystal clear water, which has been known all over the world. Wat Lukha is one of the river that has been known. Now, I just wanted to understand, Kong Tong Per, and this river Lukha, has it been polluted? Because last time, if you remember, in 2019 there was a protest against limestone mining. So has it been because of these establishment of cement factories? It has polluted the rivers?
Yes, of course. It was because of the pollution from the cement factories. That's why the Lukha River got polluted. I remember very clearly when I was very young. The river is not like that actually. It's very clear. We can get fish from there also. People travel from National Highway, they are eating this in hotel, Sonapur Hotel. It's very famous for their tasty fishes. But nowadays you will not find like that. Because why? The river is already polluted. It has affected the people very much.
Okay. So what is going to happen now if they continue to go ahead with the expansion? What will the residents of Narpuh Ilaka do?
First of all, I would like to say that
Just a second. Yeah.
I'm a resident of Wahiajer Narpuh. I know exactly how this place I know how it was polluted our village, and then the river is also polluted. Even the air is so polluted. It affects us directly because our village is down. It was down, and that affects us. The air is coming from here. It comes directly to our village. It affects us directly.
Okay. So what will happen now if the authorities decide to go ahead and give them an NOC? Because if the Wahiajer gives a green signal, then they will start expanding. What will the residents of Narpuh Ilaka do?
As you can see that the public are opposing here. I think all of these people who are come for supporting us, I think they agree with us. This public hearing won't be held anymore.
Okay.
We also appeal to the higher authority. We also appeal to the higher authority to please listen to our voice. Please listen to our plight. Please listen to our cries. We are suffering here. Our children are going to suffer. So please stop this public hearing. Stop this expansion. Let it not be happen anymore from this day onwards. That's what we appeal.
Okay, a big contempt will be to the headmen of the villages of Wahiajer, Narpuh, and all the 3 villages. We condemn them with this public. They are opposing. They are agreed to. Program will be there.
Okay.
We are opposing that. We condemn that. We condemn the police. They are firing teargas to our people. We condemn them.
There are also many who support the expansion of the cement plants.
We have heard from those who are opposing this public hearing. Now we are going to hear from those who are in favor of this public hearing and why they feel that this expansion is okay with them. I'm being joined by a resident of Narpuh Ilaka. So if you can introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Kermiki. I'm resident of Thangskai village.
Thangskai village. So remember that Thangskai is part of these 3 villages who are under Narpuh Ilaka. And if you can tell us, why is it that you all are in favor of this Meghalaya Cements Limited expansion?
Okay, thank you for your question. I am here. I came here to support this Meghalaya Cement Limited to expansion the production of them. I support her because of the reason. The first reason is employment. Yeah, they generate employment a lot to the local people and the residents here. For example, like depend on some people who are not going to school, like illiterate. They are getting job here as per the grade. Number 1 is that employment I support. Number 2 is that development. Since the company came here, like we have like they help us in many ways. Like they build us road, they build us footpath, water, like a lot of development they help us, and this that's all.
Okay. Now, according to residents of many of those who are opposing, they say that the traditions of the people have been violated. They did not take into consideration the people by giving the NOC. Is this true that NOC has been given already?
Okay. First of all, ma'am, before any hearing conduct, from the department they have to check the NOC whether they have got the permission or not to conduct this one. I think from the village they have given the NOC. So that's why this public hearing is conducted. Okay. Without NOC, I don't think so. Like the department will come and conduct this hearing.
Okay. Now they also allege that there are no job opportunities, and that mostly it's people from outside of Meghalaya who are getting jobs in the cement plant. How true is that?
Yeah, I'll tell the fact. Like each and every household here, they got a job here. Like each and every family, I think all the household in these 3 villages, all are covered. Some in household they are getting a 3-member, 4-member to job in this factory.
Okay. What about Waluka? Is it still very clean? They feel that a lot of the dirt from the cement plant is going to Waluka.
Yeah, Waluka is very far from here. It's 20 kilometers from here. I don't think so. Like there is a connection between this plant and Waluka.
Okay. So that means most of the allegations that they're making, that people are not getting jobs and then the air or it's getting polluted, all of that is...
No, these are baseless. I don't think so. These are all baseless. This information is not true.
Okay. So what will happen now if they continue to oppose? What about for people who are in favor? What will you all do now?
You see that it depends on them. No, like since this company came here, so like a lot of development and benefit for these local people.
Okay. Ma, do you also agree that because for total of East Jaintia Hills, do people get job opportunities here in the cement plants?
Yeah, as per right now, we are concerned about the whole Jaintia, but as per right now, the first preference, you know, that the affected area will be getting lots of job opportunity, like they are getting as per right now, like from the 3 villages they are getting fixed, and that's a village quota they are getting every year. As per even Ilaka also, they are appointing from different villages which are under the Narpuh Ilaka. And yeah, we too concerned about the whole Jaintia as well. And yeah, there are employees who are working from even from West Khasi, East Khasi, and then from West Jaintia, East Jaintia as well. There are employees who are working over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see today's incident? It's such a sad situation that people are vandalizing public property and.
Yes, this is very sad to see all such things, and then like actually it shouldn't happen this due to not well management of their own villages. Might be this incident happen.
According to representatives of Topcem Cement, there is only a handful of people who are opposing the expansion.
There were only little people from a distant village. For their malified interest, they want to create some problem and throw the impression that we are against. But it is not so. You have seen in the public hearing, the villagers are in support. All the villages, 3 villages, nearby villages, everyone is in support of Topcem because we support them in their needs. We make roads for them. We have made them street lights. We have made them churches. Now we have given them lot of local employments. Every year we give them performance appraisals. Even on our technical posts, they are appointed. We have NOC from all the villages nearby. We have Ilaka NOC also. We have Doloi NOC also. So people at large are supporting us. But all 5 fingers are not equal. So there are small boys, kids like figures who are opposing. So we'll try to convince them also and bring to the mainstream, and we'll also try to give them technical education so that also they think technically and they support the cause on a larger basis.
However,
they are concerned about the environment.
We are, in this area, our company is on the top when environment is concerned. We are complying by all the regulatory requirements. Each and every report is being published publicly. We have also submitted with the Environment Pollution Control Board. Our company is ISO 14001 for environment.
however, don't you feel like, because there was a question inside during the public hearing, those who oppose it, but however, those who oppose weren't allowed to enter inside, so they couldn't express their views.
See, they don't want to enter. They want to disrupt people from coming. You cannot do that. You can come and you can say, I don't support. You are welcome. But if you stop 10-20 other peoples, there is a law and order situation. So we don't decide what to do. The police, the security forces will decide. The administration decides what to do. We don't take decision whom to allow, whom not to allow. Administration of the district officials take the call.
They've also alleged that, there was no consultation or a dorbar was not held, like in a Khasi term.
No, we have sufficient documents to prove. We have 3 village agreements which was done much earlier. Then we have NOCs, Doloi, Darbar, Ilaka, everything. Time to time we are also giving them education, what is happening, what will be their benefit. So we have all the documents with us. If required, we will also share with the media.
You also mentioned that you brought in a lot of development. However, we see totally different side of the roads here are totally in a pathetic condition.
See, the roads are not taken by us. Roads are by PWD.
Right.
But if you go inside Thangskai village, you talk to headman Thangskai, you talk to ex-headman Thangskai. This is Thangskai village. You talk to them, you will get the information what we are doing for them.
Can you tell us total number of how many are employed from the locals here?
I don't have the exact numbers because I don't live in a plant.
Approx.
But we have more than the regulatory requirement. They are like our friends now and like our family.
Moreover, we have an agreement with the local villages that every year how many people we will employ from the local nearby villages.
So these
And
3 villages,
we are honoring that agreement.
There is a 3 village committee who is supervised by 3 village chairmen here. He monitors employment every day and he also recommends local employees to us, and based on the selection criteria we appoint every year.
So would you say all the allegations are baseless, that there's a lot of smoke emitting or a lot of health hazards that these
No, even we are coming up with waste heat recovery plant. We have spent 120 crores on waste heat recovery. Now even the smoke will be converted to the fuel. That is the pollution department, other departments are encouraging now. Now sir is in charge of waste heat recovery system. 120 crores has been spent only to capture the dust and the gases and to convert into the power for the benefit of everyone.
Despite massive resentment from residents of Narpuh Ilaka, yet the public hearing was successfully passed, which was earlier held at the football ground inside the Topcem venue. However, it shifted after these protesters had vandalized the property. They had then shifted the venue to the community hall, which eventually we saw the public hearing passed. The officials from the Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board had asked the residents who were in favor of the public hearing had raised their hands, while those who opposed it, there were none of them present. So we have seen that the public hearing has finally gone ahead, and I'm standing right in front where earlier we had seen tear gas were fired following the chaos or the fiasco that led after residents of Narpuh Ilaka were trying to get inside the community hall, but the police were trying to control the crowd, and things did not go according to plan, and the police had to fire tear gas and also lathi charge. These are the remnants of the protesters who were earlier carrying placards opposing the expansion of the Meghalaya Cement Limited. They had also opposed not only due to the health hazards, but also because of the lack of employment opportunities. One had even stated that there is no sustainable aspects here that they're looking at. Several of claims and counterclaims were there during our ground report today. This is Princess Rashir for EastMojo.com.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to East Mojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.